submitting by your abilities and not these 2020 facial recognition. Selling coke and dope ain't the business. Nope. Forget trapping and wit and ball the business. Yep. Hey, yo. True Peace, Kens. It's May 15th, 2020. And I'm back at y'all with another one. So if you're trying to stay ahead of the game, peep the slang. CloudWalk raises 250 M's and plans IPO as biometric firms flourish in China during pandemic response. That's the headline, but peep the slang. CloudWalk has raised RMB 1.8 billion and in US 254 million in funding from a group of provincial and municipal funds in China to become the fourth most well-funded biometric facial recognition company in the country, according to a report in Chinese language publication 3SKR, covered by its English language affiliate KR Asia. CloudWalk intends to launch an IPO on Shanghai STAR market by the end of 2020, according to the report. The company has raised a total of RMB 2.8 billion, 400 million so far. CloudWalk provides facial recognition for numerous public agencies, including the Bank of China, Shanghai Pudong Airport, and China's Mobile's brick-and-mortar stores. Megvii has been exploring IPO possibilities, but a planned 500 million launch to Hong Kong's exchange lapsed earlier this year amid concerns including its inclusion on a U.S. blacklist and the COVID-19 outbreak, which was not yet a pandemic at that point. SenseTime postponed its planned 750 million IPO on the Hong Kong exchange in March. Both Megvii and SenseTime are now reported to be considering launching their public offerings to the Star Exchange. Those two companies, and yet two, are the Chinese facial recognition providers that have received higher total funding amounts. While CloudWalk is not named on the U.S. entity list, the other three biometric unicorns are. Megvii is also among companies identified as benefiting from what a French external trade department report calls the dazzling development of the Chinese security and surveillance monitoring industry during the pandemic, according to Intelligence Online Quang Chi, which makes helmets integrated with AI technologies, and facial recognition company FaceGo. The biometric business of Hanvan are also identified as firms seeing increased demand during the pandemic response. Computer imaging, AI, and biometrics are being used for detecting fevers and people wearing masks, among other applications related to outbreak containment. SenseTime, for its part, is reported by the Wall Street Journal to be floating a $1 billion fundraising round. Sources told the publication that the new capital would give the company a valuation of at least $9.5 billion and will be the last fundraising before launching its IPO. SenseTime declined comments. The company's technologies is in use for fever checks and mass detection in addition to previous applications around China, according to the report. The journal also notes that SenseTime transferred the 51% stake it held in a joint venture in its Xinjiang-based surveillance technology partner for free shortly before the entity list placement. CloudWalk's technology has reportedly been used by police in more than 10,000 arrests of suspected criminals, though VP Candy Wu suggested that last year implementing facial recognition in a way that addresses privacy concerns is a balancing act. The company raised $140 million in a Series B plus funding round in 2018 and has since then the majority of its funding has come from public funds, according to KR Asia. Many AI companies in China have cozy relationships with public entities. IntelliFusion CEO Chen Ning was appointed as an advisor to the Boan district of the city of Shenzhen in April. Intelligence Online reports. IntelliFusion provides facial recognition surveillance cameras to Shenzhen police to identify traffic violations and is also expected to file for an IPO in the near term.